Welcome back. We have defeated Midir, who is now no more. And we got 150,000 souls to spend, which is nice. So let's go ahead and spend those.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then
We'll get 2 levels. We have some left over. So, only 1 level. Oh. But we are also going to chomp the soul, so we can nom the soul down. We are going to eat that soul eventually, but let's see if this will get us there. Yes.
Welcome, host. Very well. Then take.
So now we're at 40-40 on the health and endurance, which is great. And then our strength and dex will be our next focus. So let us take this off because we're not going to be using that anymore. Put this back on. We're going to need to swap off the Knight's Ring for the Havel's Ring +3. But we are also, I've decided for our Twinkling Titanite that Gale, whom we're going to be facing here pretty soon, is weak to frost damage. So we can let's go ahead and do that right now. So let's chomp this other soul here. And head over. I think I put it away though. I think I put it in the box. So let's find our weapons. The Irithyll Straight Sword can be good against him. I think that's the only Irithyll thing I have. I think I got another sword, but it was was it a great sword? We don't want a great sword really, because we're going to have to be swinging fast. So we'll just bring that into our inventory. Head over. And use our twinkling.
What needs?
So we've got 67 Twinkling Titanite. Holy mackerel. And one of our Titanite slabs. Get that to +10.
Be careful. I don't.
Now you can infuse it, same moveset I think as the longsword. Yes. Thrusts, yes. Special. Yep. So exact same moveset as our longsword. So that's good. Let's get this off our back because we're going to want our shield, our fire shield. Coming up here, we're at 70.0. Oh, we're fat rolling at 70.0. Unfortunate. So we're gonna have to be swapping here. Our back to our sword swapping. So if that is the case, I think we can take this off and I guess we can't. If we put our Knight's Ring back on, yeah, we're still too heavy with that shield. So Havel is a requirement. Okay. So first, before we do anything else, we are going to travel back to the ringed inner wall. Because if you remember, we went out and we picked up a quest from a lady behind a door about killing a dragon. And we've killed that dragon. So you need to go back and check in with her now. If you wait till later, ain't going to work. You got to do it now. So back to the Ring City inner wall. I think that's what we just teleported to. And we're ultimately going to go that way, but first, this guy I forgot about. It bugs me taking a hit from that guy, I gotta say. It just kind of bugs me taking a hit from this dude. So, let us just dispatch him without any issues. Down we go, past the cursies. We're just going to run on through right now. We're not going to kill anything. Even Mr. Ring Knight over here, we're not going to worry about. We're just going to run on past him. Run past this dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's our door? Ah! Don't want that guy. Where's our door? Here it is. Run past all of this business. Doesn't matter using our S's. We're just going to teleport away anyway.
My most humble is thanks, please.
And you get your nice
Now,
slap.
as the fight.
And we will back to the last bonfire that we rested. Seems like the load screens are longer on this DLC than in the game proper. I don't know if I'm just anxious to get going or what. But... So now we are going to be taking this elevator all the way down to progress. I guess I could put both swords on if I swapped my gear. But if I took my knight's gear off, but you know, we've been a knight through the whole game, so might as well continue. Okay, ring that guy with the double swords, double great swords. When you beat this guy, you get he's pretty beefy. You'll get his great sword. It's not giving me the backstab. So you see it does a lot of fiery mayhem like that. So if you are a beefy boy with a strength build, he can be your dude. Still not giving me the backstab. Robbed on the backstabs. But he ain't tough, as you can see. So you get the Ring Knight paired great swords. And he gave me a Titanite chunk. That's nice. So if we look at those, let's just take a little gander. Requires 40 in strength, so it's quite a strength investment. It does do fire damage a little bit until you do the weapon art, and that's where you get the real big fire effect on there. If you are a pyro dude, it also scales a little bit with intelligence and faith. So definitely something to think about if you want to do your pyro business. There's Candace. And grab your ritual spear fragment. Oops, that's a ring slot. This slot down here. So the ritual spear fragment will summon a row of upwardly thrusting ritual spears. You'll notice its signature scaling. Basically, it's just you build like a wall of spears. We're going to see here pretty soon when we fight this boss. What exactly that does. Get your green blossom moss. And we have to run up. And I don't think you can jump that from that direction. But grab two more Twinkling Titanite. I was quite surprised at how much Twinkling Titanite we've ended up with. in the game. Okay, now this is an interesting...
Visitor, return from whence thou camest.
Don't think so.
The abyss runneth deep. By the king's decree,
Interesting.
none may disturb our mistress's slumber.
Okay. Well, we're going to, sorry. This boss, I'm offline. If you're playing online, it's an NPC boss, offline. When you play online, you can join. You'll notice from when we beat Medir, we got another covenant item, Spears of the Church. If you join this covenant, you can be loaded in to be the person that is fought against the player. So you could be facing someone who's really good, or you could be facing someone who's kind of a scrub. You never know. So I like to not do this online. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a whirl here. Let's see what happens. So he's also going to bring up a couple NPCs. I think one of them is like right here in the first one. I've been calling them adjudicators, and maybe they're just judicators.
Sworn defender of our princess Filianor. Hearken to the call that summons thee. Make haste.
Here we go. So we're just going to come up behind her. Boom. And then just exterminate her from the world as quickly as you can. And here is the dude. So those are the spears that... Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. These are the spears that pop up. And he has that bow. If you walk into the spears, bad things will happen to you, of course. Now, oh, here we go. So you want to get rid of her as quickly as possible, because there's nothing worse than fighting two enemies at once. Oh, she's going to heal. Okay, so she's gone. Uh-oh. That ain't good. So he will hide behind his wall of spears. Just don't run into them. Oh, I hate that smell so much. So the weapon he's using is the frayed blade that you could get with the soul of Medir. It is a katana. Oh, I rolled right into the wall like a noob. It's pretty fast, as you can see. Ah, darn it. And Halflight is dead. And we get Filianor's spear ornament. We got another one of those, and they must be consumable items. I remember looking for it a few episodes back, and I couldn't find what it was. And now we have a couple of them. It's not an item here, and it's not a ring. It's not in our weapons category. It might be what you turn in for this covenant. Spirits, church prisoners eliminate. Summon automatically when equipped. Loyal spirits. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. But if you do join the covenant, the boy, we got 96,000. Wow. It's out here. If you join the covenant, there you go. So the Filianor Spear Ornament are the items that you collect from that boss fight. Now, additionally, way over there, you can see, I think it's there. Maybe it's over there. I think it's there. That was the shrine that that the one dude, Amnesiac Lap, was looking for. That shrine, you can go there and resurrect this Judicator and fight him again. So if you want to do the PvP thing, you can do it more than once. Okay, so we're now going to head through the door to the bonfire, and we'll go ahead and rest. Let's go back and spend. We're at the Church of Filianor. Go back to Firelink and spend those souls. At this point, I hate running around with boss level worth of souls in my inventory because, you know, it's Dark Souls. You know, bad things can happen.
Very well. Then
So I like to level up as we go here. So that'll give us another level. So we'll put it in. I think our weapon scale's better off of strength than dex. And eventually we're going to put on that knight's ring when we are using the sword that we just, the Irithyll straight sword that we just upgraded. We will go back to the Church of Filianor. So we're getting there, friends. We're almost to the end. Almost there. We've got an NPC to kill. We've got Gale. And then we've got the Soul of Cinder. And then our journey will be at its close. So if you stuck with me all the way through here, thank you for sticking around. It's very appreciated. So this takes you to this stairway. I can't remember. I never remember if there's other stuff here. And there's a bunch of lore and stuff about what this is all about. But basically we're going to be teleporting into the future. I don't know if teleporting is the right word. So we're going to be going into the future when we come up and we touch the embraced shell. Finally, someone with eyes, albeit somewhat distorted. And there we go. Crushing the shell. That scene always gets me. We are the last of the living. All has turned to ash. So this is the way we came. You can, of course, teleport back and forth, so you're not stuck here in the future. You can go back in time. The first thing we're going to do is you want to stay away from that guy. That's Gale, and that activates the boss fight. So we are going to, well, that makes Gale activate the boss fight. First, we're going to come to this dude with his double swords. As he's just kind of wandering around out here. There you go. I'm going to get almost all the way around him to get the backstab. Ow. And get another Titanite slab. And in 2 chunks. So he always drops a Titanite slab. So that is great. Now we're going to head back. Once again avoiding that dude.
Really no.
And this fight can be a little bit tricky. This is the last NPC we will face in our adventure. And this is the girl that we kill the dragon for. She will show up in here. We'll try with our big ol' sword and see what happens.
I've searched for thee,
There we go.
dark, stricken creature. I am Shira, daughter of the deep, descendant of gods, and trusted friend to Medea. At once, I am the honor of the gods,
Gosh darn
the
it.
glory of fire, and the fear of the dark. Thou shalt not go unpunished for thy treachery, thy profanity, and thy shameless yearning.
She is obviously quite drama. She has 1 million SS Flasks shards as well. Not shards, but so if you can power through, the timing on her arrows is slightly different from the other. Because she has that miracle that we picked up on the way to Medea, that she can hold the arrow for as long as she wants. So it can come quickly or it can come slowly. So you see she's just working me with this thing. I probably should have put on my lightning shield instead. But we're going to try to get her here in the corner. I'm going to run out of Estus if I'm not a little better with the... See, even... God. I'm going to frickin' die to her. Okay. I think she has 4 flasks. So here she's used, I think she's used 3. Oh, Jesus. I guess you just have to start rolling and hope your Carthus ring does the work for you. Got her. Whew, that was close.
Would I ever forgive thy lowly kind?
Oh, she gave us 1 SS flashback. Isn't that great? So you get the weapon that she was using, Crucifix of the Mad King. It basically it's a halberd, and it will do dark damage. So if you are rocking the dark, it takes quite a bit of investment in intelligence and faith, but when you use the special skill, it will slam the malformed corpse into the ground to briefly awaken it, then fillet with strong attack to trigger a roar, a blessing, or vexation. So it'll do one of 3 things. It's totally random what it's going to do. So it's interesting in that regard. And it has a body speared through it. So interesting weapon for sure. So we are going to coil fragment back to the last bonfire that we rested at. And in our next episode, we will be confronting Slave Knight Gale. So tune in and join us for the mayhem.